guys, what is going on? Before I go on, yes guys, I do realize that this video is a bit late. When I mean a bit late, it's almost 2 months late, but I do have a perfectly good explanation for this. So Shane and I had originally planned on doing this top 10. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys can imagine what top 10 that is by looking at the title of the video, but Shane and I had originally planned on doing this video in mid-December, right after the Game Awards, that it would be up right before the top 10 best worst films of 2019 video was going up, but unfortunately, it was unable to happen. Mainly due to scheduling conflicts on Shane's part. Now, Shane worked his ass off, and I really do wish we could have done this video. And Shane, I want to say to you, I really wish we could have done this video, but don't worry, him and I will be doing our top 10 games of the decade, so look out for that, I want to say in mid-May. And it was also due to that Shane was not able to play enough games to make a top 10, to which once again Shane works his ass off. So I just want to say, Shane, I really wish we could have made this video, but I look forward to doing our top 10 favorite games of the decade together in May. And after that, I thought of scrapping the video entirely, but you guys really wanted to hear my thoughts nonetheless, so I'm here to share with you guys my top 10 favorite video games of 2019. Now, before I go on, as always, I do have a couple of disclaimers. One of them being that I did not play every game that came out last year, mainly because games are expensive, and I mean games are expensive. If you're paying $60 for a game, you better damn well get your money's worth. The other thing is that this is my subjective list. I understand that the games on my list, the games that I love, may not be the games that you guys love out there, but you know what? That's completely okay. Before getting into my top 10, I do have a couple of honorable mentions of games that I am either currently playing and haven't beaten yet, or games that I did beat, but they didn't quite make my top 10. Now, honorable mentions are Apex Legends, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Death Stranding, Borderlands 3, Days Gone, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and Modern Warfare. Alrighty guys, those were my honorable mentions. Let's get into my top 10 favorite games of 2019.
Number 10.
Starting off the list, at my number 10 is the Dark Pictures anthology, Man of Medan. Told you guys there might be a couple of games that won't be on your list. I'm a big fan of Until Dawn, so when I heard that the developers of Until Dawn were making a horror anthology series, I got immediately excited. And I gotta say, for their very first title of this, for what I think is gonna be an 8-part series, they did a pretty damn good job. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Man of Medan had a couple of shortcomings. Like, for one thing, the characters aren't the greatest, the writing here and there is pretty bad. I mean, some of the lines in this game are just cheesy as all hell. The villains aren't that good, and the game is also very short. You can beat the game in just over 4 hours long. But despite all that being said, Man of Medan is a very fun interactive horror game that's even better when playing in co-op. There's a lot of fun scares, it's a very interesting story, and the co-op aspect is one of the most unique things I play in a video game in quite some time. Not to mention, there is a ton, and I mean there is a ton of replay value in this game. Also, the game is only $30, and given that Little Hope is coming soon, cannot wait to see what they do next.
Number 9.
Coming in my number 9 spot is a game that I guarantee most of you haven't heard of, and that's a damn shame because, man, Trover Saves the Universe was so damn good. Out of all the games that I played last year, Trover Saves the Universe was by far the funniest game that I played last year, and it's easily the funniest game I have played since South Park: The Fractured Butthole. While the story of Trover Saves the Universe was very basic and simple, I cannot deny to you guys that I had such an awesome time with this game in all my, I think like 15 hours of playing it. The combat and the platforming from this game were also a lot of fun, and this was actually one of the few games that I have platinumed this year, so hell yeah to that. But if any of you out there are fans of Rick and Morty, if you have a PS4, and if you haven't played this game, what are you waiting for? It's only 30 bucks. Seriously, get this game, you will not be disappointed.
Number 8.
At my number 8 spot, I only need to say 2 words, and by the way, RIP headphone users. Mortal Kombat! Mortal Kombat 11 is another great entry to my favorite fighting game franchise of all time, and I'm not gonna lie, is this game as good as Mortal Kombat X? No. But I still had such a damn blast with Mortal Kombat 11. The game is a bit grindy, and the story does have a couple of plot holes, but other than that, man, did I have such a great time with Mortal Kombat 11. Like I mentioned before, while the story itself does have a couple of plot holes, the story is so bombastic and it's full of amazing and also hilarious moments, especially between Young and the old Johnny Cage. I mean, Holy crap. The fighting mechanics are still a ton of fun. I love the fatal blows and the fatalities this time around. Oh my god. I had so much fun with the MK11, but knowing that the Joker is right around the corner as a playable character, oh my god, I cannot fucking wait.
Number 7.
At my number 7 spot is a game that we've been waiting for. I mean, god, how long have we been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3? I mean, it's been ages. We have been waiting ages for this game. Now, I will not lie to you guys. Do I think that Kingdom Hearts 3 reached the heights of excellence that Birth by Sleep 1 or even 2 had? No, I do not, because there are definitely areas that Kingdom Hearts 3 was a big disappointment in. And honestly, I think that this is due to that since this game has been in development for God knows how long, and we've hyped it up so damn much that it could not even live up to the expectations that we put upon it. Now, with all that being said, I still dug the hell out of Kingdom Hearts 3. The moment I started playing this game, I felt like a kid again. Seeing Sora, Donald, and Goofy back together put a big smile on my face. The combat was exhilarating. The graphics of this game, I mean, oh my god, the graphics looked absolutely beautiful. I absolutely loved the music, especially the song Face My Fears. The worlds were diverse, especially Toy Story being my favorite world in the entire game. And while I will not deny that I did think the story was pretty damn convoluted, I mean, it's Kingdom Hearts. But by the end, I was not only in shock and awe, but I did think that this was a great conclusion to the story so far.
Number 6.
Coming in at my number 6 spot is the Fallout 4 that I never got, and that is the Outer Worlds. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I did like Fallout 4, but I did think it was a bit disappointing, and Fallout 76, yeah, we don't talk about that. The Outer Worlds takes elements of Fallout, BioShock, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and man, did we get one hell of a game out of it. From the story, characters, gameplay, to the music, I mean, oh my god, I loved the music in the Outer Worlds so much. I'm telling you guys, when I started playing this game, I could not put it down, and I actually originally had this on PC thanks to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, but I loved it so much when I played it on PC that I rebought it on PS4. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, on my first playthrough, I did kind of rush through everything, so now my second playthrough, I am taking my time to do everything of this game. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. I loved my time with the Outer Worlds so much, and if you guys were not satisfied by Fallout 4 and that one other Fallout game, please guys, pick this one up. It was so damn good.
Number 5.
And coming in at my number 5 spot is coincidentally the 5th entry of my favorite game franchise of all time, and that is Devil May Cry 5. Like I just mentioned, as you all know, Devil May Cry is my favorite game franchise of all time, so as you can imagine, when I found out that they had announced a 5th Devil May Cry game, I lost my shit. And man, oh man, when I finally got my hands on this game, was I ever not disappointed, because goddamn did I have the time of my life playing this game. So when I got this game on the Thursday night release, I think I was up to almost 6 playing it. That's how much I enjoyed my time with this game. Now, while I will say that Devil May Cry 5 isn't my favorite of the franchise, that for me is Devil May Cry 3. Out of all the games, Devil May Cry 5 has easily the most insane and the most bonkers action I have seen in a game this year, besides my number 4. And I'm serious when I say this, guys. Besides the awesome story, the action alone is what kept me playing, and by God did this game have kick-ass music. I've beaten Devil May Cry 5 3 times. I'm looking forward to playing it for the 4th time, and given how insane the ending for this game was, I am hoping they don't make us wait for so many years for the next game, because by God, I don't know if I can wait that long, because Devil May Cry 5 was just an awesome game, a great return to a franchise that I absolutely love, and yeah, give me DMC 6 right now.
Number 4.
Coming in at my number 4 spot is not only the only Nintendo title on this list, but it is also, to me, the best action game of 2019, and that is Astral Chain. Now, don't get me wrong here, guys. Devil May Cry 5 was absolutely bonkers with the action, but if people tell me that that was the best action game of last year, I invite them to play Astral Chain, because Astral Chain takes the insane Devil May Cry 5 but pumps that up to 11. And something else that's probably gonna shock you guys here is that Astral Chain is the very first Putnam Games game that I've ever beaten. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, after beating Astral Chain, I feel like I have discovered a whole new world of action games out there. Admittedly, on my first playthrough, even though I put 21 hours into this game on the first playthrough, I rushed through this game as much as I possibly could. And honestly, since I rushed through so much of this game, on my second playthrough of Astral Chain, I'm going to take as much time as possible because the world of Astral Chain is full of so much goodness, whether it's the awesome story, the bombastic combat, through the goofy characters and the amazing art direction of this game. And to add on top of that, the score of Astral Chain might have been my favorite score of the entire year, seriously. Every track of this game was so darn good, especially when you got to those boss battles. I mean, oh my god. I absolutely loved Astral Chain from start to finish. I cannot wait to see what Putnam Games does next, and if you're looking for a reason to buy a Switch, this is that reason. This will make any Switch owner proud. Coming in at my number 3 spot was the most unique and also the most weird and most out there game I played last year, and that was Control. And if I'm being completely honest, Control might just be my favorite Remedy game since the original Max Payne. Out of all the games that I played last year, Control was not only the most unique and out there experience, but it was the most mind-bending experience that I played last year. From the moment that you start to the moment it ends, you're just constantly just like, what? Control is the game that, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, in that first hour, it feels like that it's going nowhere. It feels a little bit confusing, and at one point it does get stale, but then there is one point in which it picks right up and it just hooks you. And I'm telling you, right when this moment happened to me, I couldn't put the game down at all, like many other games on this list. Control was essentially a combination of Kubrick, Doctor Strange, a little bit of David Lynch, and a little bit of Alan Wake. And if you love all that together, Control will definitely be up your alley. And there was one particular section that involves a maze near the latter half of the game. Those of you who played it know what I'm talking about. That section was fucking awesome.
Number 2.
At my number 2 spot is a roaring return of my favorite Microsoft exclusive, and that is Gears 5. If you guys saw my review of Gears 5, you will all know that I originally had pushed Gears 5 aside because I was just not interested and I was not going to play this game at all. And that's because I feel like that the Gears of War franchise should have ended with Gears 3, and I personally was not really a big fan of Gears of War 4. But I am more than happy to eat my words because I feel like that Gears 5 is the best Gears game since Gears 3. Gears 5 brought back pretty much everything that I loved about the original Gears trilogy, from the bombastic storyline to the amazing combat, which I feel like they brought back the gore tenfold, to the banter between the squad members. I absolutely loved Kate's story, and I cannot wait to see how they continue her story in the next Gears game, to the brilliant music, and the ending of this game makes me so excited to see where they continue the Gears of War franchise, and that's something that I did not think I would say after Gears of War 3 ended. I love that they went even deeper into the lore and the mythology of Gears. I also feel like that Gears 5 took a lot of risks that paid off. As a Gears of War fan, I was so satisfied, and I cannot wait to see what they do with Gears 6.
It's number 1.
Alrighty guys, and here we are. My favorite game of 2019. Now, I did not mention this earlier, so I imagine you guys have probably already guessed it, but for those of you who still don't know what it is, this was the one game that I gave a 10 out of 10 to in 2019, and that is Resident Evil 2, the remake. I cannot tell you guys just how much I loved Resident Evil 2 Remake. My love for Resident Evil 2 Remake, there's not even enough words to describe my love for this game. I loved every moment of Resident Evil 2, and I mean I loved every single moment of this game. Now here's the thing, the original game, from what I remember, was already a phenomenal game, but somehow the Resident Evil 2 Remake not only takes what Resident Evil 2 does, but it improves upon what was already a phenomenal game, and it makes it even better, which somehow I don't know how they did it. This is the type of remake that not only improves upon certain things, but it's also able to stay faithful to the original source material, and it is so rare when that actually happens nowadays. The storyline of Resident Evil 2 Remake is even better, the gameplay is even better, even though it is pretty much the same game, just rebuilt from the ground up. Of course, the graphics, oh my word. The graphics of Resident Evil 2, you want to talk about day and night from the original to the remake. I mean, this game is like this might as well be a brand new game. And since it is a survival horror title, you guys know that survival horror is my favorite genre. Resident Evil 2 scared the living shit out of me multiple times. I cannot tell you guys, this might be my favorite Resident Evil game, and honest to God, I think it is my favorite Resident Evil game, especially given that it's a remake of an already amazing game. Despite me having already beaten this game 4 times, this game still scares the shit out of me. Now, I could go on and on about my love for Resident Evil 2, but I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet at this point by saying, without a doubt, Resident Evil 2 Remake was easily my favorite game of 2019. Capcom, thank you so much for delivering not only a phenomenal remake of an already amazing game, but for making my personal favorite game of 2019, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do with Resident Evil 3 Remake. And that, guys, is going to do it for my top 10 favorite games of 2019. Please comment down, let me know below what were your guys' top 10 favorite games of last year, and also let me know a couple of your honorable mentions while you're at it as well. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat and Stardust. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames are in the description below. I hope y'all enjoyed my top 10 favorite games of 2019 video. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for whenever a new video of mine goes live. If you guys want to see any of my previous 2 videos, please click either right there or there. And until my next video or review, I will see you guys next time.